Good morning all. Today we'll see inverse DFT using FFT algorithm. So in that we have to see DIT FFT algorithm and DIF FFT algorithm. So the FFT algorithm can be used to compute an inverse DFT without any change in the algorithm. So there will be no change in the algorithm, and the inverse DFT of endpoint sequence x of k is defined as, so x of n is equals to, we have seen this equation, x of n is equals to 1 by n summation for k is equals to 0 to n minus 1 x of k wn minus nk. So this wn is known as Tweedle factor, and that value is equals to e raised to minus j 2 pi by n. So this is the equation of inverse DFT we have seen in the lecture of DFT, inverse DFT. Now after taking the complex conjugate and multiplying by 1 to these equations we'll be having, so just first we need to take the conjugate, complex conjugate of this sequence, and then we need to multiply by the capital N. So we'll be having n x conjugate of n is equals to summation for, now this 1 by n into n will get cancelled here, and here we will be having x conjugate of k, x conjugate of k wn nk. So minus sign will get cancelled because we are taking the conjugate here, so the minus sign will not be there. Okay, so these equations will be having after taking the complex conjugate and multiplying by n to this equation. Now the desired output sequence x of n can be obtained by complex conjugating and dividing by n. Okay, so what we want the sequence of x of n, we want the sequence of x of n. So for to have a sequence of x of n, we have to divide this equation by n, and also we have to take the complex conjugate. So x of n is equals to 1 by n summation for k is equals to 0 to n minus 1 x of k wn nk and its whole conjugate, and its what, and its whole conjugate. So simply you see this equation, small changes is there, just we have to reduce this negative sign and we have to take the conjugate of this equation. So these equations we require to calculate IDFT or inverse DFT using FFT algorithm. Now the whatever the procedure will be having for a DIT or DIF algorithm, it will remain same, only there will be the small change. Okay, the flow diagram for n is equals to 4 point, n is equals to 8 point, it will remain same, only the small changes is there, and that will be I am going to tell you right now. So first we will see inverse DIT FFT algorithm. So as you know, for DIT FFT algorithm, input sequence is in bit reversal order and output sequence is in natural order. So number of steps for capital N is equals to 4, it is equals to 2, and in each stage there will be n by 2 butterfly, that means there will be 2 butterflies. So after completing each butterfly, obviously we have to multiply with minus sign and with the Tweedle factor exponents. These we have seen. So in this way we will be getting the flow, and here we need to multiply the Tweedle factor exponents. So I am showing this stage output and the Tweedle factor exponents. Now see here, as you can see here the input sequence is in bit reversal order, but for inverse DIT, we have to take this inverse, we have to take what, we have to take the conjugate of this equation. So x of 0 conjugate we need to take x of 2 conjugate. So instead of only taking bit reversal order, here we also need to take the conjugate of that sample, and at the output we will be getting what, at the output we will be getting the x conjugate of 0, will be getting the conjugate of a discrete frequency sample, will be getting the conjugate of discrete frequency samples, and that sample value is going to multiply, already it is going to be multiplied with the value of capital N. That means here whatever will be getting this value, it should be consist of n x conjugate of 0, okay, and here it will be the n x conjugate of 1, n x conjugate of 2, n x conjugate of 3. In this way we can calculate the inverse DIT FFT algorithm. So just we need to take here the input sequence is in bit reversal order, output sequence is in natural order, okay. Now we have some equation to find the output of stage 1 and stage 2. As I already told you that for DIT FFT algorithm, the addition, the Twiddle factor exponents is multiply before addition. So as you see here this is the Twiddle factor exponents, it is multiply before the addition. Here also it is multiply before the addition. So summary that I have told to you, it will remain same for inverse DIT FFT algorithm and also for inverse DIF FFT algorithm. So we will be seeing the stage 1 output S0 is equals to, so S0 simply it is equals to the x conjugate of 0 plus x conjugate of 2. So and this the value of W40, I have told you this value is always equals to 1. Now S1 is given as x conjugate of 0, minus is there, so minus W40 x conjugate of 2, S2 is equals to x conjugate of 1 going to multiply with x conjugate of 3, and S3 is equals to x conjugate of 1 minus W40 x conjugate of 3. So this is the output of stage 1. You can say this is the output of first stage. Now for the second stage, what we are getting, for the second stage we will be getting answer as nx0. So n is what, here the value of capital N is equals to 4 because it is 4 point. For 8 point it becomes 8, okay. So nx conjugate of 0 is equals to, it is the addition of S0 with S2 and that value is going to multiply with W40. So nx0 is the addition of S0 plus W40 S2. nx1 is the addition of S1 plus W41 S3. nx2 is the addition of S0 minus W40 S2, and nx3 is the addition of S1 minus W41 S3. You can see at this point this is the addition, here 2 points are coming together, this addition of this end. So here it will be S1, here it will be S3. At this point 2 points, which are 2 points, S0 and S2. At this point there are 2 points, S1 and S3. At this point S0 and S2. So in that way, now after getting this x conjugate of 0, nx conjugate of 1, nx conjugate of 2, nx conjugate of 3, first we have to write the equation. So x of n will be, you write this same sequence, same sample as it is, and you divide it by n and you take the conjugate, okay. You write the samples as it is, you take the conjugate of each sample and divide it by capital N. We will be getting the sequence of x of n. We will be getting what? We will be getting the sequence of x of n, because inverse is there, because what, inverse is there. Here we will be having discrete frequency sequence, here we will be having the discrete frequency sequence, and at the output we will be having the discrete time samples, okay. So we will be getting x of n here, inverse DIT FFT algorithm. So whatever the answer we are getting here, just you take the conjugate of this sequence and divide it by capital N. Will be getting the answer of x of n. This is the procedure to find the inverse DIT FFT algorithm. Now we'll see a questions, so it becomes more clear to you. Now here question is what, find inverse DFT of a sequence x of k. So x of k sequence is already given using DIT FFT algorithm. Using what? Using DIT FFT algorithm, we have to find x of n. Inverse is what, x of k will be given, we have to find x of n. So as we know, for DIT FFT algorithm, input sequence is in bit reversal order and output sequence is in natural order, but here input sequence is a discrete frequency sequence and output sequence is the discrete time samples. Now after putting the value of x0 conjugate, x conjugate of 2, x conjugate of 1, x conjugate of 3, will be getting the output for s0. So s0 is nothing but, so what is the value of x0 conjugate? The value of x0 conjugate is 10. Value of x conjugate of 2 is minus 2, and value of x conjugate of 1 is minus 2. Now is here conjugate is a minus 2 minus 2j, because x conjugate of 1 is there. Now the value of x conjugate of 3 is minus 2 plus 2j. So this is the answer we will be getting. So we have seen the equation x conjugate of 3 is equals to minus 2 plus 2j. So this will be my discrete frequency sequence, and we have taken the conjugate for each sample, each discrete frequency samples. Now after this we need to find s0. So s0 is the addition of these two, 10 minus 2, that is the value of s0. So we can see here s0 is equals to 10 minus 2, so 8. Now s1 is equals to 10 minus minus, it become plus, so s1 is equals to 12. s2 is equals to, see the addition, minus 2 minus 2j plus minus 2 plus 2j. So the answer becomes minus 4, because minus 2j and plus 2j will get cancelled. And s3 is equals to it is the addition of minus 2 minus 2j, and this minus is going to multiply, so it becomes plus 2 minus 2j. So answer is becomes minus 4j. This is the output of stage 1. Now after getting output of stage 1, we have to find output of stage 2. So nx conjugate of 0 is the addition of s0 plus w40 s2. So we will be getting the answer of n x conjugate of 0 is equals to 4. Now n x conjugate of 1, so it is the addition of s1 plus w41 s3. So simply you put the value, w41 value is equals to minus j, you put here value of s3, will be getting answer for n x conjugate of 1. Then n x conjugate of 2 simply, and then lastly will what, n x conjugate of 3. Now here we are getting this answer, and this answer is what, this answer is n x conjugate of sample, n x conjugate of a particular samples. So for that first we need to write the equation, and this equation is like this. So here we will be putting the value of n x conjugate of 0, n x conjugate of 1, n x conjugate of 2, n x conjugate of 3, and after putting the value we are taking the conjugate of all the samples. Okay, so here we are getting the real part only, so you take a real part conjugate, it becomes same. So the answer what we are getting here, it is x, n x conjugate of 0 is 4, 8, 12 and 16. You take a conjugate, divide it by 4. So after dividing it by 4, 4 by 4 it becomes 1, 8 by 4 2, 12 by 4 is 3, 16 by 4 is 4. So the answer of x of n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you have to check the answer whether it is correct or no, so same summation for x of k, we have the sequence of x of k, you add this sequence of x of k divided by capital N, it should be is equals to 1 only. Okay, if you have to see, you can see here summation of x of k divided by n. So if you have add this 10 plus 2j minus 2j will get cancelled here, 10 minus 2 minus 2 minus 2, so 10 minus 6 it becomes 4, 4 by 4 it becomes 1. So in this way we will be getting the answer as 1. So that means our answer is correct. Also the same question is given, compute inverse DFT of given sequence using DIT algorithm. The sequence of x of k is given, but here capital N is equals to 8, so we have to draw a flow graph for 8-point DIT FFT algorithm. Okay, the flow graph it will remain same, only the input sequence is in bit reversal order. Okay, and that input sequence will be what, discrete frequency sequence. For that we have to take the conjugate, and the output sequence is in the natural order, but it should be a discrete times samples. Okay, and that sample is going to multiply with the value of capital N, and here the value of capital N is equals to 8. So you can solve this. So we will be getting the answer as n x conjugate of n is equals to 8, 8, 8, 8, and the last value is 0. after dividing this equation by capital N and after taking the conjugate, we will be getting x of n as first initial 7 samples are 1 and last samples is 0. So in this way we can solve the inverse DFT of a given sequence using DIT or DIF FFT algorithm. Now we will see here inverse DIF FFT algorithm. So also the flow it will remain same. I have told you that what is the basic difference between flow of DIT and DIF. So it will be the mirror image of each other. Now one another difference is there. Here the input sequence is in natural order and output sequence is in bit reverse order. Here input sequence we have to take as a discrete frequency sequence and conjugate, and here it is the natural sequence. Also we need to take the conjugate, and this value is already multiplied with the value of capital N. So the method it will remain same as that of DIF FFT algorithm. So the here Tweedle factor exponents are multiplied after the addition. See, as you can see, after addition we have to multiply the Tweedle factor exponent. So the value of S0, here I have taken the S0, here after the Tweedle factor multiplication I have taken the S0. So S0 is the addition of x conjugate of 0 with x conjugate of 2. S1 is the addition of x conjugate of 1 plus x conjugate of 3. S2 is the addition of x conjugate of 0 minus x conjugate of 2, and then it is going to multiply with Tweedle factor exponent, that is W40. Here it is the addition of x conjugate of 1 minus x conjugate of 3, then it is going to multiply with W41, that is the value of S3. So after the Tweedle factor exponents we have got the output of stage 1. I have taken it after the Tweedle factor exponent multiplication. Now the stage 2 is nx0 is the addition of S0 plus S1. nx2 is the nx conjugate of 2 is the addition of S0 minus S1, then it is going to multiply with Tweedle factor exponents W40. nx conjugate of 1 is the addition of S2 plus S3. nx conjugate of 3 is the addition of S2 minus S3, then it is going to multiply with W40. In this way we can solve the inverse DIF FFT algorithm, and whatever we have got the output at this stage 2, we need to take the conjugate of that sequence and we have to divide by capital N. So here we have taken the conjugate divided by capital N, we will be getting the answer for x of n. So for that we will be taking one question. So I have taken the same sequence, find inverse DFT of a sequence x of k using, but here I have taken using DIF algorithm. So we have known the flow of DIF algorithm. Here we have to take the input sequence is in natural order and the output sequence is in bit reversal order, but here we also need to take the conjugate. Also here we need to conjugate, and the output is already going to multiply with the value of capital N. Now simply you put the value of x conjugate of 0, x conjugate of 1, x conjugate of 2, x conjugate of 3. We will be getting the output of stage 1 S0, S1, S2 and S3. So the stage 1 output we have taken after the Tweedle factor exponent multiplication. Now after the output of stage 1 we have to find the output of stage 2. So to have a output of stage 2, it is n x conjugate of 0 will be getting, then n x conjugate of 2 will be getting, then n x conjugate of 1 will be getting, and lastly n x conjugate of 3 will be getting as 16. So as you can see here, it is the addition of S0 plus S1. So we have got the value of S0 here, we have got the value of S1 here. So the procedure it will remain same, and after getting this output we have to take the conjugate of this value and divide it by capital N. So after taking the conjugate and divided by capital N, we will be getting the answer as 1, 2, 3, 4, and also we have to cross verify summation of x of k divided by capital N is the value of x of 0. In this way we can calculate the DIF FFT inverse inverse DIF FFT algorithm of a given sequence x of k. Also here the 8-point sequence is given of x of k, and we have to find its inverse DFT by using DIF algorithm. So we'll be getting the output as n x conjugate of n as initial first 4 values are 8 and the last 4 values are 0, and after dividing by 8 we'll be getting the answer as first 4 values as 1 and lastly 4 values as 0. In this way we can find the DIF FFT algorithm for the sequence of x of k. We'll be getting the answer as x of n. So thank you.